Lifting belts. Do you need one? What do you use them for? Why does everyone wear them? Let's talk about it. Hey, I'm Coach Bev from New Strength, and I'm going to chat to you today about why you might have a lifting belt and whether or not you need one. You'll often see big lifters, bodybuilders, people on Instagram wearing their belt when they're going for a heavy squat or deadlift. This is because the lifting belt helps us create a brace through our midline. And the way it does that is providing a bit of tactile feedback for you to push out into when you're doing it. Think about it like a balloon. When you blow up a balloon all the way and you squeeze it, it's really, really hard to burst, as opposed to a balloon that's probably half full and you squish it and it's moldable and it's probably a bit easier to burst. So the belt creates a bit of feedback for us to push against you to create pressure, and therefore we're able to resist the forces such as us lifting the bar, squatting the bar, pressing the bar through the midline. For the science people out there, it's called intra-abdominal pressure. In saying that, do you need a belt? You are still able to create your own internal brace without a belt. If your goal is to maximize the weight on the bar and lift as heavy as possible, a belt will help you do that. If you're a general gym goer and your goal is hypertrophy, fitness, general strength, you probably don't need a belt unless you really want to push those numbers on the bar. Different sports will use different types of belt. You might see a soft belt on a weightlifter or a crossfitter because they allow a bit more movement. You might see what's called a hard belt on a strongman or a powerlifter to create more rigidity, as their movements are very up and down and not so much lateral movement, moving quickly. I recommend not using a belt as a general gym goer or strength athlete until you get into a performance phase and the intensity phase of your program where you're pushing those numbers. So probably not until you're getting above 85% in your program. And if you're competing in a sport where you are going to wear a belt, you probably want to be wearing it a few weeks out or a few phases out from the competition so you can get your position right and learn how to brace against it. Hopefully that answers your questions about lifting belts. Drop any comments or questions below.